You know, a lot of gamers, when they go on somebody else's video or they go to a forum, you know, a board post or something like that, and that person is complaining, you know, about a decision that a company made or a game or a policy, you know, things of that nature, when they're just simply expressing discontent. A lot of gamers out there like to say, stop bitching, stop whining, stop complaining, keep waiting, have patience, yada yada yada, things of that nature. Now, I've said this before, like in comments numerous times, things of that, but I need to do a dedicated video to this topic matter, so here it is. To all you people who are continually stop bitching, stop moaning, stop complaining, stop whining, fuck you, okay? Fuck you. Because there is nothing wrong with doing those things. The only reason why we do those things is because we want the companies to do better. Period. Now, what is wrong with that? What's wrong with that? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. It was over so quickly, I can't even remember if it was yesterday or the day before. But Evo came out and they announced that they weren't going to stream the Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament this year at Evo, right? And the reason being, simply because Nintendo America said, no, you can't do that. We don't want you to do that. Now, I'm pretty sure this has to do with their whole crackdown on protecting their whole IPs and stuff like that, like how they've been doing on YouTube with less players, you know, things of that nature. But just absolutely retarded, right? Because the Smash Bros. Games have been streamed on Evo for like the past decade, you know, right? And Nintendo's acting like somehow Melee being streamed this year is going to cause harm to Nintendo or to the Smash Bros. Name or something. Just a completely stupid, illogical decision that just pissed off the fans. But guess what, people? They repealed their decision in less than 1 hour. In less than 1 hour. Do you know why they did that? Because we, the gamers, complained. Because we spoke up and didn't accept everything a company throws at us. And I'm not just singling out Nintendo and Nintendo fanboys. I'm just using this recent happening, you know, as an example. You see what I'm saying? There is nothing wrong with complaining and everything right with it. It is good to complain. These companies need to know. They need to be told when they're doing wrong, when they're effing up. It's as simple as that, right? Melee tournaments have been streamed ever since the game freaking came out. This year, the Melee community from Evo, they raised 96, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it was $96,000 for charity towards breast cancer research. You see what I'm saying? They did all of that. Melee is making this, you know, huge comeback to Evo, whatever. It raised almost $100,000 for breast cancer. And Nintendo was going to cancel the stream. And not only that, it goes even further. Evo, after Nintendo came out and reversed their decision, Evo informed us that not only did Nintendo say they can't stream it, but Nintendo was about to get rid of the game, period. They were about to stop the game from being at Evo, period. So, if the game wasn't streamed, at least we'd be able to catch the footage afterwards when they upload it to YouTube, right? But no, Nintendo was actually trying to remove the game altogether from Evo. But you know why they changed their decision? Because I complained. Because other people watching this video complained. Because people went to the Miiverse and complained. Because people went to Twitter and complained. And now we can enjoy our Melee Evo tournament for 2013. Now, didn't that work out great? Exactly. And you know who you are. You know who you are. Certain Facebook groups and certain people within those Facebook groups. You know exactly who you are. So quick they came out and defended Nintendo. Now, why the fuck would you defend a decision like this? oh, Nintendo has the right. I mean, it's their game, it's their IP. Yeah, they do have the right to do what they want, but does that make it okay? Microsoft had the right to do the DRM. Did that make it okay? They have the right to have a Kinect required, forcing us to buy something we don't even want, forcing us to pay an extra $100 for the Xbox One. That's their decision, right? They have that right? That's their system. So it's okay, right? So I should do videos defending all of Microsoft's bullshit decisions, right? Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Sit down. Stop accepting everything. Stop defending everything. Learn to speak up. Everything a company does, is it okay? Period. That goes for Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, who the fuck ever. Whoever. And speaking of the Xbox One, it goes back to that whole thing too. Now, yes, the main reason why Microsoft took off the DRM and all the other stuff was because those freaking pre-orders and all those polls where the PS4 is pretty much just mopping the floor with the Xbox One, right? And how the Xbox One actually increased the Wii U sales, which is just crazy ridiculous. Yeah, that mostly had to do with them changing their decision. But if you don't think our voices had at least a small role in it too, then you'd be wrong. Because I mean, the backlash was so bad that Microsoft had to disable the comments on a lot of their videos on their official Xbox and Microsoft channels. The Xbox One reveal, they had to disable the comments on that video. There was no likes at all on that video, okay? That was a Darth Vader lightsaber on that video. So our voices definitely helped out with that. They were just a smaller factor than the pre-order numbers, but our voices definitely help. And me and other people like my bro, we keep telling y'all, we have a voice. If us gamers could just band together and we want to get something done, we want to get something changed, we could do it. If you people out there would just stop being assholes, being dickheads, loyalists, dick riders, blind drones, and stop telling these companies that everything they do is okay. Tell Nintendo, hey Nintendo, you need to do better. Hey Sony, cut that shit out. Yo, Microsoft, you better fix that, nigga. We need to start saying that. Because there's been a lot of times recently where we voiced something, we've been vocal about something, and we've actually caused change. We could do whatever the fuck we want if we just get enough people on board, people. And it's as simple as that. So to all these people saying, oh, stop bitching and whining and complaining, to everybody who's expressing discontent with the company, how about you stop bitching about those other people bitching? For why do we come off as the villains, right? For wanting a company to do better, right? Whenever I criticize Nintendo, you guys know I'm a Nintendo fan. Whenever I criticize Nintendo, I get called a pretendo. So I become a villain because I want my favorite company to better themselves. You see what I'm saying? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. I'm a fake Nintendo fan because I want a better Nintendo. That makes sense. Okay, and I can't believe people came out. Yeah, I know drones damage control a lot of things, but you wouldn't think something as blatantly stupid as canceling the streaming of a tournament game that's been streamed for years now. You would think something blatantly stupid as that wouldn't get damage controlled and defended, but it actually did. And that just gives me a headache. Like, these people, like, for all y'all defending Nintendo right now for every decision, every little thing, right? That means that you're telling me that you're 100% content and satisfied with the Nintendo situation right now and with the Wii U. Are you seriously gonna sit here and tell me that? Because if you're gonna sit here and tell me you're completely satisfied with the current state of Nintendo and the Wii U, you're delusional, right? Their marketing campaign has been almost non-existent. Game delays out the ass, right? They don't even have demos at their kiosks in Walmart and GameStop. What is the point of having a system? I'm gonna do a video on that. I really am. I'm gonna do it. They have these kiosks with no demos. No wonder why the damn thing ain't selling. Guys, speak up. Speaking up is good. Telling these companies they're wrong is good, because they will better themselves. We have the power. That's this video. I'll see you fools later. I'm going to try to do a video right after this one. I'll hopefully have it up. So look forward to that one. I'll see you fools later. Peace.